Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we're back in Project Ozone 2, still looking at this catastrophe here. I've been thinking and pondering and thinking and pondering and thinking and pondering how I can make this work better. And these have speed upgrades that just make them consume more RF, and that's not an issue because we have crap tons of RF. So what we're going to do is going to stick some speed upgrades on these, but speed upgrades require some fancy shenanigans. They do. They require some lubricant. So we need some conduit? Fluid conduit? Fluid conduit. And we probably need a drum. Drum. Or is it drum? Bedrockium drum. It is a drum. It is a drum. Just a standard issue drum. Bosh. Get one of them in. Bosh. Get two of them in. That was only one. I'm painfully aware I made a boo-boo there. There was boo-boos. And Bosh, get a drum. And then we need something called lubricant. We'll pop that there, and hopefully this will be able to self-filter. Like so. And so if we get the coal out of there, get some redstone. I think it's diesel we stick in there? I'm not 100% sure. I probably should look it up, but I'm not going to. Lubricant, no, redstone. Redstone. And a bucket, please. B-U-C-K-E-D. We don't have any empty buckets. We used to have a lot of empty buckets. I'm just gonna grab a couple of buckets. There we go. It's always nice to have a couple of buckets. I'm going to put the fluid duct in there. It's possible that what I'm planning won't work and it won't auto-filter. I'm kind of hoping it does. Right, we need diesel, which is you. And let's see if it works. Let's put that away. That can go there. And that can go in there. That should change colour. Yep, it's changed colour. Good, that's what we wanted to see. We're now getting lubricant. How much lubricant did we get out of that? Nearly a full bucket. Alright, okay. So we can just throw a lash, if you will, a load of diesel in there. I've always wondered what these other ones were for. Apparently they have a use. They do have a use. Hopefully this machine's not going to overheat hideously here. I don't know whether it needs to be cooled or with what. Looks okay. Looks alright. It doesn't say it's going mad overheating crazy fool times, so I'm happy with that. Now, speed upgrades take a bit of... There's a bit of construction involved in them. Sugar is required for starters, and sugar's going to be a pain in the neck. But we can deal with that. They seem to stay in the pipes as well. Luckily, it's not going into the item mixer. The item mixer does not accept it, but it's ponging around in the pipes anyway. Oops, the daisies. There we go. So we should have a few bucket loads in there now. 10 buckets of that. Yeah, I mean 10 speed upgrades, 5 on each, should make a big difference to us. It's possible we could do this with only just the one, but I think heating's going to be an issue. Right, let's go see if we've got any sugar cane. We should have. And... all being right in the world, it should be EMCable. That'll do me. All being right with the world, sugarcane should be a nicely EMCable commodity. So, over to the AMC box, and we will say, give me sugarcane, and it does. Grab a couple of stacks of that, and then put the solar panels back in. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. We've not had to refill the EMC source in this machine for a long time, so I'm quite content that everything is running as it should be around here. It does take a while to declutter this machine though, once you've just churned out a load of stupid stuff. There's probably some sort of feedback system I can do that would resolve this issue for me, but I don't know. I'd have to think about that, and my brain's busy doing other things at the moment, like how to make speed upgrades and that sort of shenanigans. Right, let's grab a couple of buckets of lubricant. Badumph and badumph. Good. That's gone well. That's actually gone quite well. I'm pleased that the machine's auto-filtered. That made my day so much easier. That's not sugar. That's sugar. I made paper. It was an idiot thing to do. We got some paper there if we need it. Speed upgrade. That's the one. Bop. We got one. And we got another. We've got 2 speed upgrades. Right, let's throw those on the machines. We are not limiting ourselves to just 2. I should say that now. The pressure is way the hell down, so we're going to stick a speed upgrade in there. And another speed upgrade, because they stack handily. And we now have a pressure gain there. Pressure is going up. Okay, excellent. We will now go and find 2 more speed upgrades. More lubricant required. Badumph and badumph. Nicely done. I turned all that off, didn't I? Yeah, because we've nearly got those 2 pots over there full now, so we might be able to open our portal sometime soon. Do you remember the portal? Long time ago that was. Long time ago that was. We want speed upgrades. That one. That's the one we want. Badumph. 1 and 2. Cool. Got it. Job's a good one. Right, we'll put 2 speed upgrades in the other one as well. We will check temperatures not going violently out of hand on this one. 29 degrees. It's currently rocking 29 degrees. It's not critical. And it is pushing the pressure up nicely. I think it could push the pressure up more nicely. So I'm thinking more speed upgrades. It's now reached 30 degrees. Those vortex tubes use a lot of pressure, don't they? The temperature in this is only going to go up. It can't do anything else. There seems to be a sort of minus thing going on there. I don't quite know what that's all about. That's confusing me. As the pressure rises, those vortex tubes become more effective. Just mindful of that temperature. We might need to do some more heatsink work. Let's go get a couple more of these speed upgrades. See how badly we can push this thing over the edge. See how rough we can make life for the thing. Speed upgrade. Oh dear me. That was catastrophic, wasn't it? Speed upgrades. That's what we want. Badoosh. Got. And got. Nice job. Back over to our Pneumaticraft home. And you can have 1 more speed upgrade. And you can have 1 more speed upgrade. Temperature's still holding. So 32. These are dissipating at 30. Temperature's starting to creep a little bit. I don't think we're danger zone yet. I'd like to see these glowing a little more red, I think. I think that would make me happy. The temperature is starting to creep up slowly. But the pressure is working for us now, not against us. We are definitely in positive temperature, positive pressure area. 4.2. How quickly is it going up? 4.3. Not too bad. That's not too bad. It's faster than it went up originally. Over here, the temperature is going up still. If we find this is getting too hot, we probably can throttle this down underneath with one of those valvey jobs and restrict the pressure intake on this one, and I think that will make a world of difference to it. But that is now working. That is perfect. So we're going to move the pressure chamber. Is next job, isn't it? This is going to cause a kerfuffle over here, though. This is going to cause a kerfuffle over here. If we break that one out, that's going to hold that off. That's good. We're going to throw that down and knock that wire out, turn that off. Because we now have no active feedback on our system here. And that's not necessarily a good thing. Neither is bashing a hole in the side of one of your pressure chambers. Stuff happens. We'll deal with it. Yeah, the rotating thing on the pipe over there, I think, purely shows pressure. That's air that's moving, the flow, rather than the actual pressure. So I misunderstood that one entirely. So we've got to deal with that at some point. This whole debacle there needs to be shifted. As does this. We can break that pipe out there, I think. And that should keep a sealed unit there. That's nice. That's nice. We can turn that out. We can turn that out. No, we can break that. Why not? Sure, why not? That seems reasonable. And throw down a torch there. So we don't got any dark bits. Okay, everything's settling down over here now. Just some back pressure coming out of here. There we go. That should shut up now. It should. No guarantee it will. Oh, well, it'll sort itself out. So we need to build the pressure chamber. But it's going to be bigger this time. It's a much, much bigger pressure chamber. So we need this thing. And I don't know whether you can feed this from the bottom or not. Yeah, you can. Excellent. So we need pressure chamber wall, which is going to be Buka... That's the inner part of the pressure chamber. Then we have the outer part of the pressure chamber. Like so. Then we have corners, I guess. Nope, that's not good. So we want more pressure chamber walls. How many more? 16? 17. 17 more pressure chamber walls. Okay, we can do that. And a crap ton of pressure chamber glass, actually. Pressure chamber... There's no E in there. Who's that? P-R-E-S-U. Pressure chamber walls. Okay, we already got some of that. Pressure chamber window. We got tons of that. Actually, we've got enough of that. Surprisingly enough. Pressure chamber walls. We'll need more of that, though. Just grab a load more. That should be enough. Pressure chamber seems to be reasonably cheap to build. I'm not saying it is, but it seems to be. These are pressure chamber glass walls. Then we want that, that. And we want... it's going to be that. Yeah, that's going to do it. We want pressure chamber walls. Just need to get a bit of height here so we can actually put the stuff down. And once we've got the multi-block complete, it should just snap into completeness. Good, that's all good. We want an output, which is going to be there. That's an input. We should be able to rotate that. Output, there we go. Input, output. That's round the right way. And then we want this one to do as an input. 2 more pressure chamber glass. And it's formed. Perfect. Waiting patiently to input, waiting patiently to output. Exactly what we wanted it to do. Pleased with that? Kind of pleased with that. Over here we need something on the end of this pipe to stop that pipe, and we need the charger over here. So we'll just temporarily grab 2 machines We will grab the charger off the top of there, like so, and we will grab this thing here. We can't grab this thing here because our inventory's full of garbage. Bouton? No. And red hollow wire? No. There we go. That's good. That's cleared everything. Good. So, we should be able to... This pressure charger, this charger thing works at high pressure now, so we should be able to get some decent charges on our tools. So if we pop him there, and we give him that to chew on, it's actually pulling pressure out of the tool. That will reverse. We will reverse that flow. And then we pop this fella over here, and that's pulling pressure out of there. Okay, that's all good. Something's leaking somewhere. Something somewhere is leaking. I don't know where. Is it here? That's what's leaking. Alright, okay. Well, we're gonna put paid to that shenanigans straight away. We're gonna do that. So that's stabilizing, it's pushing the pressure up. So it shouldn't go above too much there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's going to be upsetting for our vortex tubes for a while. They're not going to be happy. Are we going up or we're currently dropping, but that's because we're repressurizing an entire system over here. Pressure chamber should be ramping its pressure up nicely. That's at 2.2 bar, 2.3. So if this does go wrong, if it does fail, we are going to blow this and the pressure chamber. And this is not final form. It's going to need to be changed. That's at 3.1 bar, so moving away from the system, pressure is dropping quite dramatically. Well, maybe not quite dramatically. I'm reasonably certain it will stabilize. I don't think we've wrecked it, but we may have done. It is going up. It is going up. Okay. It is inching its way back up again. So that's 3.6 there going upwards. And this is 3.2 presumably going upwards. So this will be 3, and this just isn't showing anymore. I'm sure it used to. I'm sure it used to show the pressure. Doesn't seem to anymore. Yeah, whatever. So I think from Furryearsworld for now, where we've made a bit more progress moving on pneumaticraft garbage, there's not much left now, to be fair. It's all just bric-a-brac and tat over here. We've got this thing to move in at some point, which shouldn't be too much of a crisis, and this system, and that's basically it out here. The plastic mixer, but I'm not stressing over those. So, from Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.